Chamath Palihapitiya is the CEO of venture capital firm Social Capital. He found himself in the news last week after revealing that he gives very little thought to the human rights violations of Uyghurs in China.
Let's be honest, nobody cares about what's happening to the Uyghurs, okay? You bring it up because you really care, and I think that's nice that you care. The rest of us don't care. I'm just telling you a very hard...
Wait, you're saying you personally don't care?
I'm telling you a very hard, ugly truth, okay? Of all the things that I care about, yes, it is below my line.
Welcome to Double Take, a second look at the headlines.
Palihapitiya offers the world 4 hard truths about Uyghur human rights. Today on Double Take, is Palihapitiya on to something? Or is he just an unempathetic jerk that should take his $1 billion and go back to
Canada? Hard truth number 1, not a priority.
Okay, of all the things that I care about, yes, it is below my line.
Okay, Palihapitiya, but do you have to say it like that? Whoa.
Palihapitiya is making the same point Ben Horowitz makes in his book, What You Do Is Who You Are. The co-founder of venture capital firm Andreessen Horowitz says, "Who you are is not a list of values you write in a notebook. It's not what you say to your colleagues. It's not even the beliefs you say you have in your heart. No, who you are is what you do, and that means your actions tell the world what your values really are." Hard truth number 2, nobody cares.
Let's be honest, nobody cares about what's happening to the Uyghurs, okay?
Woo, there we go again, Palihapitiya. It sounds like you don't have a heart at all. Are you the Tin Man? Nobody cares? I wouldn't exactly say that, but then again, it depends on how you define cares.
The word care has 2 definitions. The first is to feel concern or interest, attach importance to something. So if you think human rights are important, then you care about human rights. The second definition means to look after and provide for the needs of. Therefore, if you care about human rights, it also means that you're doing something about human rights. Many people type 1 care about Uyghur human rights, but it's hard to say everybody cares about Uyghur human rights from a type 2 perspective. Hard truth number 3, America could do more to respect human rights.
So if you want to talk about the human rights of people, I think we have a responsibility to take care of our own backyard first.
Let me throw you a bone. Someone else said something very similar. We just celebrated his birthday in America.
Please welcome a very outstanding and controversial gentleman, Dr. Martin Luther King, Jr.
I feel that the war is so unjust, so abominable, so futile and bloody and costly that nobody should be fighting that. We are on the losing end both there and at home, because as long as the war in Vietnam continues, our social programs will inevitably suffer here at home.
The United States' unwillingness to address its own problems have left it open to criticism from countries around the world, including China.
Racism was and continues to be a daily challenge wherever we are. And for millions, it's more than a challenge. It's deadly. Or in China, where the government has committed genocide and crimes against humanity against Uyghurs and members.
If the U.S. truly cared about human rights, they should address the deep-seated problems of racial discrimination, social injustice, and police brutality. They should take effective measures to prevent and control the pandemic, save lives, and ensure equitable global distribution of vaccines. They should stop interfering in the internal affairs of other countries. They should stop indiscriminately killing innocent lives in their overseas military operations, and they should do some soul-searching and reflect upon their history of colonization and aggression and on the profound suffering inflicted on the populations of the countries colonized and invaded by them.
The ambassador from China was like, America, go fix yourself.
Hard truth number 4, not my place to speak.
The thing is, I am not going to be an armchair journalist on this topic because I just don't know. I can focus on the things that I know about, build the things that I know about, and if something really does get red light status, then other parties will do something.
Palihapitiya, please. Don't act like you don't think you know everything. You almost ran for governor last year. This is the weakness in his argument. I think he was on point, for the most part, in every statement he made, except for this one. Because when you have an opportunity to speak up, it is good to use it.
Lutheran pastor Martin Niemöller explains the importance of speaking up, something he learned as a result of his silence during the Holocaust. First, they came for the socialists, and I did not speak out because I was not a socialist. Then they came for the Jews, and I did not speak out because I was not a Jew. Then they came for me, and there was no one left to speak for me.
Don't be a victim to bystander effect. You see this person is fallen, you see the building is burning, so does everyone else. Don't just walk by. Do something. Annoy the operator. Annoy your congressman. Annoy the local newspaper and your neighbors. You have options. Use them. Because the truth is, we need to look up. We don't look up enough. Do you know your own values? Do your beliefs align with your actions? If there's something that is on your heart, I hope that at the very least, you're taking the action to increase your own awareness on that topic. Do you truly understand it? Are you able to communicate it clearly to another person? If the answer isn't an emphatic yes, even for people who disagree with you, I encourage you to determine if you can clarify your belief. And if you can't, maybe you should reconsider it. Maybe the reason you can't explain it is because it's an ignorant belief. We're all ignorant about something. Read the comments of my videos. You'll find out what I'm ignorant about, I'm sure.
The last take.
The world might be on fire, and you may not be able to put it out by yourself, but you can grab a bucket. Someone will take the bucket from you and pass it to another. That person will fill the bucket with water. He'll pass it to someone else. And that person will throw the water on the fire. And while it may not feel like you're doing enough, over time, those flames will abate. And if they don't, well, you did your part.
You tried, so rest easy.
Do your part today. If you like this video, you thought it was interesting, I said something that was like, okay, all right, I see where you're going with this. Very interesting. Even if you didn't like it, but you were like, I liked not liking it. Like the video, press the thumbs up button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell for notifications, and I can't wait to talk to you. Feel free to leave comments. I respond to my comments, and if I get enough comments, I'll make a video just about your comments. Until next time, peace.
And now, your moment of zen.
Well, don't you think that your remarks have created doubts about the Negro's loyalty to his country?